All right, good morning, guys, or good afternoon. I think it's afternoon already. It's Sunday, January 2nd, 2022. Wow, 2022. First video of the new year. First video vlog, anyway. This is the Mummy and the Monkey's YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel and don't know what we do, we are horror film hosts. We're B-movie hosts on Friday nights. We dress in character. And then we also do little reselling videos and podcasts here and there talking about behind the scenes of the Mummy and the Monkey, our characters and show, and the reselling and what we do as our day jobs as part of being self-employed. So I wanted to share some sales that I have so far from this weekend. So let's cut to that. All right, even though Christmas is over, people still buy Christmas, and maybe they're going to buy the Santa and save him for next year. This is a vintage head nodder, 1940s or 1950s Santa. He's a little round guy with this cone hat. He went for $36 plus shipping. I'm going to have to pack him up really good because he's made out of like a cardboard, lightweight material with a plastic face, and then his beard is actually made out of rabbit fur. So I apologize to any of our, vegan friends out there. This is vintage, so it was made way before our time, and I can't rescue the rabbit now, but that's okay. It's vintage. And he went for $36 plus shipping. I'm glad he's getting a new home. All right, now this is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I think this is from Taco Bell or maybe Burger King or something. These were like collectible cups. I don't remember where we got these from, but I don't remember paying much for them. Maybe $1. They went for $8 plus shipping, and it's a set of 3 of them. So there's that. Indiana Jones. Cool artwork. I can see why people like them. So this is from the 90s. All right. Vintage clothing does sell, even some vintage lingerie. This is a vintage maiden form brassiere. It's a lady's bra. This went for $36 with shipping included. It was in excellent condition. And I did pick this up from the Goodwill outlet bins back in October. Found that and had it listed for a few months. So it did sell. Yay! $36 shipped. All right, and here's some smalls. This is a little doll. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Honey Bunch Kid or something. This is made by Mattel, I believe, from 1975. And this little dolly isn't really worth much, but it's sold and I'm getting it out of here. $4.99 plus shipping. This must have been part of a doll lot where I purchased other dolly things, and she was kind of thrown in there. So $4.99 plus shipping for that little one. And then some dolly clothes. All right, this is a handmade Barbie doll vest and little Barbie doll pants. These were handmade in the 1960s. That was part of that big Barbie doll lot that you saw in a previous video. And this outfit went for $12 plus shipping. Okay, and then here's some more Barbie doll things. These are like little Barbie vinyl raincoats or rain jackets. These are to be considered Barbie clone outfits, meaning that they're made to fit fashion dolls and Barbie dolls, but they aren't made by Barbie. They were made by some off-brand company, maybe Shillman, maybe Maddie Mod, maybe D&K stores from back in the day. And these went together for $12 plus shipping. Again, that was from that same Barbie doll haul. And so far I've sold $24 worth from that haul. Those went for $12 plus shipping. Okay, now another vintage clothing piece. H-Bar-C California Ranch Wear, size 34. This is a men's Western style shirt from the 70s. Look at that fabulous 70s collar. I picked this up, I think, a few years ago at the Value World thrift store for maybe a couple bucks on sale. I love those pearl snap buttons. And this shirt is in amazing condition. So whoever purchased this, I mean, they're going to be styling profiling. This is a fun shirt. This is really cool. I think if it was like my size, I'd probably keep it. But this went for $14 plus shipping. I sent out offers to watchers. I sent a 10% offer because originally this was like 16 something and I lowered it to 14 bucks. So 14 bucks plus shipping, and I got to pack those things up. Okay, so for all of the other items, I was able to put them in like these little baggies, these padded mailers. They seem to fit in there just fine. For that shirt, I used a poly mailer that's a little bit bigger, and I had it folded up nice and put in a baggie, and then put it in this baggie. Now, for these two things, the cups and the Santa guy, I'm going to have to find some sturdy boxes for those to make sure they don't get crushed or smushed, especially this guy. He's very fragile. Yes, that's right. You're very sensitive and fragile, right, Santa? All right, so we have all of the orders packed up. But now what? Now what do you do? Okay, so I go and print my labels, and then it's ready for the post office the next day, or later that day, depending on what day you're doing this. And then after that, I could go through and work on listings. I could clean the house. I could send offers to watchers. I could double check my inventory. See if there's any returns, things like that. So there's always something to do when you're running an eBay store, and when you're working from home, you could take a break and clean your house, or you could focus more on creating more listings, or go out and source. Look for sourcing opportunities to find more cool things to put online. Sweetie, so what did you sell in your eBay store?
Well, number one, let me say, bless this mess, okay? Sorry about it. But anyway, I sold 9 things. One thing I already packed up, and it's this right here. We'll put a picture of it up. It's a blown glass spaceship ornament with a little astronaut inside. That sold for 75 bucks.
Actually, I'm not going to put that in this video because I'm unable to edit like that from my phone.
Well, then we're not doing that, and we'll start over.
Okay, hold on. And action.
Do your intro. Hey, honey.
Hey, sweetie, what did you sell in your eBay store?
Well, first off, bless this mess. Okay, that's all I'll say. Sorry about the all the clutter and whatnot, but hey, we're in transitional period. This is a new year, new us, and this is all going to be rectified within the next 5 to 10 years. Anyway, one thing I sold I already packed up was this little guy here for 75 bucks. It's an ornament, like a blown Christmas ornament, a blown glass Christmas ornament. Of a little space rocket ship guy. There he is.
Cute.
He sold for $75.
Nice.
Packed them up very good, and then if it doesn't get there in one piece,
selling Christmas stuff after Christmas.
Hey, you know, Christmas and Halloween all year round. Next thing is this is funny. This is a CD of like a Debbie Gibson kind of 80s, not wannabe, but
Alicia.
Yeah, some chick that put out her own CD
like a
back
teeny
in the day. Yeah.
Teeny bopper singer.
Yeah, and I comped it. I looked it up before I bought it, and I just right off the bat you can kind of tell when something's going to be like hard to find or kind of rare.
Well,
or
you
worth
can
something.
You can tell.
With
Others
CDs.
may not be able to.
Yeah, I'm making a copy of this right now so I can listen to it. I haven't listened to Alicia and her dance mixes, but this sold for $25.
Cool.
I paid a few bucks for it. Next up is this Mark's Army helmet, plastic green Army helmet with the strap still intact. For, I guess, someone that must have had this when they were a kid. It's not in the best condition, but this sold for $25 as well.
Nice.
The next thing I sold was this puzzle. So I was going through, and Janet and I were both doing this. Instead of buying things, we're going back and doing what a lot of relisters are doing. And
oops, sorry. Oops. Trying not to drop the phone. Whoops.
It's okay. Going back and revising some of our old listings, changing the prices or, you know, whatever, changing shipping, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
This I had up for like, I think I had it for 15. It's a sealed puzzle, a Schmidt puzzle. Schmid. And it went for $12. I mean, I lowered the price quite a bit just to, or 14, actually it sold for $14.99.
Okay, so you lowered the price a little bit in hopes it would sell, and it did.
It did.
So that's good.
Yeah, even though I wonder if I don't know if this sells for more. I actually comped it, and it really doesn't go for that much, even if it's a Schmidt.
Well, that's okay. You're getting it out the door, and then you sold your balls.
I sold my balls. You know. What am I gonna say? There are 90 rubber balls in there. Someone wanted just 2 of these, but I had the lot up for, I don't know, $40. He just wanted 2 of them, these 2 right here, and I didn't want to sell them for a few bucks each, so I lowered the price for all of them from like $40 to $18, and he bought them.
just to get them out.
There are 90 rubber balls in here. Super balls.
Wow,
This might be one of the older ones.
Who knew people bought balls off the internet?
Well, especially a lot of married guys do. This is not that interesting. You came at the right time because I just cleaned a bunch of dead centipedes that were in these.
Ew.
They must have, they crawled in there and they had their death in here.
So they're like little coffee mugs?
They are ceramic inserts, and then they have the pewter bases. These are very cool.
Okay.
Bought these for a few bucks back a while back. These are one of the first things I think I listed when I started a couple years ago. These all sold for not an impressive amount, for $25 as well.
Hey, not bad. It's a sale.
No, I'll take it.
And then what's this guy?
This is it's something that's cool, but really not that valuable. It looks great, right? It's a Harry Houdini branded magic kit. Pretty neat. It's got a bunch of magic tricks. Late 70s, I believe, or 87 actually, late 80s. I'm sorry. But the packaging alone is just awesome. I love that.
Very retro.
Like the airbrushed, metallic logo. It's like something we learned in art class back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Kind of make the metallic look to lettering. But yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff in it. This only sold for $20, which again, it looks like it should be worth more, right? Because it just looks so cool.
Yeah.
But no, actually not worth a ton. But
what'd you pay for it? A couple bucks?
a few dollars, yeah.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
No. All this stuff definitely made money. It didn't lose anything on any of these.
It all adds up. It's all, we're grateful for the sales.
Yeah, so I'm definitely making money off of these things.
Cool.
The margins are pretty good, actually.
And if you guys want to shop James's eBay store or my eBay store, you can check the links out in the video description below.
That's right. Also sold this up. One last thing. A Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew.
Yes, ornament that I've had since summertime. I bought this. I thought it would sell during Christmas, but it didn't. I have to locate this.
Valentine's is coming up. And...
That's right. Oh, mine's right. All right. So, and that's it pretty much for the weekend so far. 9 things.
Cool. All right. Thanks, babe. Okay. Oh, good. We're recording. Hey, guys. It's the next morning. Good morning. And I had a few more sales go through. I also did a few listings last night after James and I were watching old movies and going through boxes of old paper stuff that he had from a few years ago. He's really good about finding like old pictures, old magazines, so I was helping him sort through some things, and he was like, go ahead and list them if you find anything good. Because, whether he sells it or I sell it, it goes to the same place. It goes to both of us, and, helping with our expenses and way of living. So let me cut to the sales here. This item is really, really cool, and it has some history to it. So let me cut to it. Okay, so this is a Circus Program book, and El Surat, I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. El Surat Grotto, it was a fraternity. I don't know if they're still around. Similar to like the Shriners, they would wear the fezzes. They put together this circus, and it was in Cleveland in February, and this is from 1948. This cover is detached, and I did disclose that in the listing, but I love that it has all the old ads. Here's the, the founding members or the producers of the event. They put it together, those guys in the fezzes there. And look at this old ad, WGAR Cleveland, 50,000 watts. Most powerful signal on any Cleveland station. That's amazing. So that's a country station now. But back in 1948, it was a brand new radio station. How fun is that? Okay, and there's more dudes in fezzes. Those are cool fezzes. Alright, there's ads there. Old car advertisements, local companies. So this is just fun to look through just for the ads because it has that Cleveland factor, that Northeast Ohio factor. For the kiddies to color. How cute. Has some pictures for them to color. Here's the official program, 1948. Talks about some stuff going on. There's another ad. But then when you get to the middle of this, boom! Tanit Ikao. And I'm not sure if I'm even pronouncing her name right. If I'm butchering it, I apologize. But this ad is amazing. So she was a real person. She would go around and travel with circuses. And she was supposedly an animal hypnotist. She would work with like boa constrictors, with crocodiles. I think that one's an alligator there. With alligators, with all these exotic animals, all these exotic creatures. And she would do these animal shows where she has them hypnotized, and they, would listen to her and follow her command or whatever. But the artwork is so great. I've never seen an ad like this, because when I looked up her name, there were ads that sold online of her that were like, yay big, that went for maybe $22, on some other websites like Etsy and things like that. But I've never seen a full page, like a centerfold, kind of like a poster ad, because you could technically frame this and hang it up like a poster. So the book itself is only worth about 20 or 30 bucks. But for that ad, I put this at $100, knowing that it's very unique, it's hard to find, and this morning it sold for $100 plus shipping. And I'm going to put it in probably a flat rate envelope with some cardboard to protect it, put it in like a plastic sleeve to protect it. So I'm really happy that this sold so quickly. And I had a feeling it would sell quick. It was just so unique that I knew someone would want that. Anything with like circus stuff, sideshows, like freak show kind of stuff, something that's like really abnormal, out of the ordinary, that is what people look for. And honestly, it reminds me of something that you would see in like an oddities shop. And there is a local oddities shop in Lakewood that I have a feeling if they had this, they'd probably charge $200 for it. So there's some more of the ads. We'll show some of those, and then I'll show you my other items that sold. The May Company. Oh, that's cool. Oh, funeral home ads. So that's even better for the oddities collector. They like those oddball things, the morbid things. So there's some more local places that aren't around anymore. Wow, just so interesting here. This is so neat. And if you grew up in Northeast Ohio, if you grew up in the Cleveland area, all these places are probably gone. Like, I don't remember any of these places. These are long gone. But they are fun to look through. They are definitely fun to look through. Another funeral home ad. Illuminating Company. That's still around. 10 o'clock tunes. Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Perry Como, Guy Lombardo. Oh, wow. 1940s people. That is great. All right, let's show the other items. Fisher Foods. I don't think they're around anymore. Okay, so this sold for $17 with shipping included. This is a Bing and Grondel ornament. I picked this up with a bunch of other ornaments a few months ago for maybe a couple bucks. They were in a baggie at a thrift store. And this went for $17 with shipping included. It's just a cute little, like, Victorian looking. Alright, so here's the espresso set. And if you look, it looks like it was never used. It still has the stickers. It's that, and then you get like the little dishes, the little saucers. But the Turkish coffee, how they make Turkish coffee, they have the grounds still in it. So when you're sipping this, it's actually very strong coffee. It's very different from American coffee. The grounds would be at the bottom of the cup, and you would just sip the coffee with the coffee grounds in it. So it's like, not my thing. If you like to chew your coffee, this is the coffee cup for you. But I had this, I paid $6 for it, I think at a Value World thrift store, and I originally had this listed for $60 with free shipping. I sent out offers of $50 to people watching it, and I got a counter offer of $45. So I took the offer because I only paid $6 for this, and I know even with doing free shipping, I can still make a little something on it, and it gets it out the door. So I'm cool with it at this point.
He's right there.
Get him, Louie.
The squirrel is over.
Get him, Lou. Louie loves watching animals on YouTube.
There's the birds.
I think he watches more YouTube than we do.
Perhaps. Up. Peanut. Up. Get him, Lou.
Get him, Louie.
Lou, look up. Get him. Up.
Good job,
He
Louie.
doesn't like the chip. He likes the birds.
Yeah, the birds move faster. He likes the birdies.
Earl doesn't know what to do down there. Check Earl out. Oh, he's laying down.
What are you doing, Earl? Earl's like, whatever. I'm just gonna chill here, guys.
Up.
It's almost his nap time.
Get him. Get him. That chipmunk's coming up to work.
Alrighty.
Funny.
Alright, well have fun, Louie. He's watching his shows.
You're good.